What is the perfect temperature in your home? Get comfortable now as you join the live bar talk with Ion and Jersey Joe on the Brew.
So, Joel, what's the perfect comfort level temperature-wise in your apartment?
So I'm lucky I live in Vegas right now. My apartment is a nice, warm, it says it's 80 degrees, but it's definitely not 80 degrees in here. It's probably closer to like 74, 75. But the heater in the winter, it doesn't always match, just like the air conditioner in the summer doesn't always match. So I'm coming from a place where, like, when I grew up, it was snowing outside, and my dad would just be like, put on layers. Just put on more layers. We're not turning the heat on. Or if you turn it on, it would be very, very low, very conservative estimate. And we just have cracked hands all the time. So I was like, I'm never going to be like that. I'm always going to have the heat at least in the 70s. I would say 72 is the perfect answer. But luckily I live in Vegas, and I know I mentioned this on the show before, like 3 months out of the year in the fall and 3 months out of the year in the spring, pretty much don't have to touch the thermostat too much. I'm sweating because I ate hot pizza.
Yeah. I got the disclaimer before we went online. I know. 70's too hot for me. For me, 65. That's the answer right there. 65 day, night, no matter what, summer, winter, whatever, 65. That's a perfect number for me. I like it a little bit colder than most people because you can just kind of function. When it's too hot, I can't function. So 65, that's my number. You're 70 degrees there, it's too hot. Remember, I had our temperature in the room there at Excalibur, I was out there a couple weeks ago, set at 65.
Yeah,
nice and brisk.
It was cold all the time, pretty much.
Yeah, but it was nice. Refreshing. Sobered you up, didn't it?
It's not bad when you have like 50 blankets and comforters. It's not, then it's fine. But other than that, no.
See, there you go. Well, our viewers have lots of great suggestions. So what temperature do you want your apartment or house to be in? Let's find out. Barbara says winter's 58 at night and 64 during the day. Nicole says 68 at night with a ceiling fan and floor fan on, and daytime is around 70. Baba's Yankee says 69. Warlock Weirdo says, my comfort level is 65 to 70 and sends a gif of a snowman watching my spin-off What Is It Really, a Spin to Win game show. That is spectacular. If this is a game show, they'd be winning a prize for that. Good answer. Rock Vitar says 17 degrees. Oh no, 71 degrees. Hope it doesn't mean Celsius. Real Treats Tweet says 71 in the AC, 67 in the heat. 75 says Michael Sean Flaherty. And finally, Devin says 73 degrees is the perfect temperature. But that's one other thing I have to say. You know how I like it colder? I cannot sleep when it's hot. Like, it's got to be cold at night. In fact, I don't even turn the heat on. Like, it can actually get lower below 65. Because just like you said a minute ago, throw on some blankets.
Yeah, well, the dude that said 73 was pretty close to what I was saying. And shout out to Treats Tweets for understanding the difference. He's the only person that referenced a heat versus AC, because it's not the same. Like, it's not the same either. So shout out to him for also understanding the difference.
No, you're right. And the fact is, how I told you I like it cold, my light bill is so much more expensive in the summer because I crank up the air conditioning, whereas in the heat in the winter, it's boilers here. I don't have that on as high. Do you have that problem, like where your bill goes up in one season versus another?
Yeah, it's Vegas, so you would know. It's mostly up during the summer, but it's not like egregious. Like it never goes over like $200, and I'm like, I don't know what that counts as right now, but it's not that bad really. We do have to put the AC on. When I put the AC on, I usually set it to 70, kind of like what Treats Tweets was saying. Like, you set it to 70, it doesn't quite ever really get there. It just kind of stays on. That way they can keep charging you. And same with the heat.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just keep charging it. And the way inflation is right now, we're talking about $200 light bill now. That's going to be a bargain here in a year, the way things are going, you know?
Yeah, sure. Because the supply chain's hurting the energy industry or something.
It's all BS all around, isn't it? It's all about screwing us little guys. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, but you know what's free? When you click that like or subscribe button for all the fun here on the Big Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. Free stuff, well, except you got to pay for internet access. Waiting for you every week. So, yeah, there you go. So, you know, whether it's a hot summer day, you curl up in the air conditioning here, you put on our big web show, or, you know, if it's in the winter, you curl up under a blanket and put on our web show. That's a great activity, right?
That's exactly right. So don't forget to click, link, subscribe. What? Just yeah.
Sure. All right, great.
Welcome to November 2022, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. And November 2022, yet it was 80 degrees here in the New York metro area today.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting. Like, it's November. It's about 70-ish here, like 80 there. It's like, yeah, see, I was telling you it's perfect. But, man, it's hotter out there.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. So we've totally screwed up the planet and the climate. That's definitely, I think, what we figured out here.
It's all backwards for like the last 3 years. It's been all backwards.
Yeah. Oh, hang on and enjoy the ride. All right, Jersey Joe, I had you saying thanks for watching. Thanks for all your great suggestions, and we'll see you next time, I hope.
From goats burglarizing a car to a cobra loose in a bed. More crazy 911 calls from the Citizen app, New York City.